Have you ever thought that the world you know might be an illusion? Yes, that map on your school wall, in your office, or even on your phone. It's been deceiving you for years. Today, I'll reveal one of cartography's biggest secrets that will completely change how you see the world. Did you know this video could completely change how you understand maps? Stay until the end because I'm going to reveal a surprising fact that most people have never noticed. It's something that might make you rethink everything you know. Don't miss out. Before we continue, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any more revealing and intriguing videos. Imagine trying to perfectly flatten an orange peel onto a piece of paper. Seems impossible, right? This is exactly the challenge cartographers have faced for centuries. Our Earth, a perfect sphere, needs to be represented on a flat surface. And this is where our journey of discovery begins. Let's start with something shocking. Greenland, that massive white island at the top of your map. It's not nearly as big as it appears. In fact, its actual area is only 2.1 million square miles, while Brazil is 8.5 million. That means Brazil is 4 times larger. But why does Greenland appear continent-sized on traditional maps? The answer lies in something called the Mercator projection, created in 1569 by Gerardus Mercator. This projection, still the most widely used worldwide, drastically distorts the size of countries near the poles. And here comes a stunning revelation. Africa, which usually appears the same size as North America on maps, is actually much larger. Speaking of Africa, prepare to be amazed. This continent is so large that it could contain the United States, China, India, Japan, and all of Europe, with room to spare. With its impressive 11.7 million square miles, Africa is a giant frequently diminished on our maps. But the distortions don't stop there. Let's talk about global power and influence. Russia, the world's largest country at 6.6 million square miles, appears even larger on traditional maps. This created interesting historical consequences. During the Cold War, this distortion helped amplify the perception of Soviet power, creating even more tension between superpowers. Here's a surprising fact. There's a direct relationship between these cartographic distortions and the global economy. Northern Hemisphere countries, which appear larger on maps, historically dominated the world's economic stage. The numbers are staggering. G7 countries, which seem to occupy much of the map, actually represent only 10% of the world's population. So how can we see the world as it really is? There are fascinating alternatives, like the Peters projection, which shows country areas in their correct proportions. The result is a completely different world from what we're used to seeing. Now prepare for the most surprising revelation. Every map you've ever seen is somehow wrong. That's right. It's mathematically impossible to represent a sphere on a plane without some type of distortion. Mathematicians call this Gauss's theorema egregium. But what does this mean for our understanding of the world? The implications are profound and go far beyond geography. These distortions have influenced our perception of nations' power, wealth, and importance for centuries. Think about it. How many political and economic decisions were made based on a distorted view of the world? Here's something to ponder. In an increasingly connected and digital world, we still use maps created over 400 years ago. It's like using an ancient compass to navigate with GPS. But before we finish, I have one final revelation that will leave you thinking. Is there such thing as a perfect map? The answer might surprise you, but I'll save that for the next video. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon, so you don't miss this incredible continuation. If you've made it this far, you now know more about maps than 99% of people. Leave a like, share this knowledge with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more fascinating revelations about the world we live in. See you in the next video.